News 46 is brought to you by Southwest Medical Associates. Look for news about their latest healthcare center opening soon in your neighborhood. Southwest Medical Associates. Now that's powerful medicine. News 46 is also brought to you by Red Apple Fireworks. You've never seen anything like it. Nevada's elite fireworks shopping experience. Red Apple Fireworks.
Tonight on News 46, a motorcycle rider escapes injury.
And Nye County Commissioner Gary Hollis talks to us about water rights.
And the kickoff party for the recall for Shirley Matson was held. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Rick Vale and Rhonda Van Winkle. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell and news across Nevada with Janet Eric. News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Monday, July 11th, 2011. I'm Rick Vale.
And I'm Norma Gino Paddock in for Rhonda Van Winkle for News 46. Topping our news tonight, the family of an 8-year-old Marie Sirigusa has reached out for help with the burial costs for little Marie. Marie passed away after drowning in a swimming pool on June 25th, and she is now awaiting burial at Lee Funeral Home pending final payment on the balance due. KPVM spoke to Lee Funeral Home today and is happy to announce that the fee for the service is almost completely paid off. As of this afternoon, the balance of $273.13 is remaining. The bill for her funeral was nearly $4,000. A big thank you to the community on behalf of the Sirigusa family, and the remainder of funds after the balance has been paid off will be given to the family. If you'd like to help, contact Lee Funeral Home at 727-1888.
All right, folks, and the driver of a street bike luckily escapes injury Friday evening at the intersection of Highway 160 and 372.
We are here on Highway 160 and 372 where a single vehicle, actually a motorcycle, caught fire. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue arrived on scene along with Nye County Sheriff's deputies and Nevada Highway Patrol. Luckily, the rider of this motorcycle was able to get off, and he was wearing a helmet at the time, but he got off the bike. We're not sure of exactly why the bike actually caught fire, but we do know that it was completely destroyed. Both lanes were blocked in the northbound direction of the highway while crews extinguished the blaze. This is Deanna O'Donnell on Highway 160 and 372. For News 46.
The kickoff party to recall Nye County Tax Assessor Shirley Matson was held at Romero's Mexican restaurant on Saturday afternoon.
Here at Romero's on Saturday was the kickoff party for the recall effort against Nye County Tax Assessor Shirley Matson.
It is going awesome list. I mean, it's best. I don't have words for it. I'm like really shocked. The support has been awesome. We've been here since 1:15 and we had a full page filled up within 5 minutes. So it's going really well and it's nonstop cars coming in and people coming in. So I'm excited.
We're going to be here for a few hours for this kickoff party, but are we organizing or are we just getting signatures today?
We're just getting signatures today. We have a lot of our volunteers already, but people are signing up, continuously to signing up so we could get more people to help us out. But it's signatures based on today only.
Why do we pick Romero's?
Because it's George and we love Romero's. And he's Hispanic, so...
And that's what the comments were basically aimed towards, weren't they? The ones that are alleged on Shirley Matson's emails.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, her comments were based on everybody that was, in my opinion, brown color skinned people. So, and they're filthy and dirty, but we're at an establishment that is a very good establishment in our community that has a lot of business and a lot of people, and there's a lot of color people and just a diversity of people inside eating now. So I think this is the best spot to have it.
And actually a leader in our community as well. George Romero has been kind of an icon here.
Yeah, George, I mean, he's an honest man. He's educated. He's successful. So, I mean, like I said, why not have it here? He's a role model for a lot of people in this town.
And I know we got Dennis Keating over there playing some music, kind of a mixture.
Yep. I mean, we live in the United States of America. We're all different, so he's playing all kinds of different music, and we're all excited and having fun with it, so we're good.
How many signatures do you think we have right now?
I'm going to say well over 100, 150. And like I said, we just started. I don't know what time it is. It's 2:36, but it's doing well.
So we need a total of how many?
3,613.
And then have you heard anything else from the Matson group or Nancy Lord?
Nothing, not a word.
And so how many volunteers do you have right now?
Well over 65 volunteers.
And are you looking for more?
We could always use the help. That's less work for all of us to do. We can get people go door to door, spread the word, anything that could help.
What have you been hearing on Positive Prompt?
Positive Prompt actually is pretty quiet about it. There's a bunch of likes. It's a mixture of things. Some people think this is ridiculous. Others think it's awesome. It just depends. I mean, I'm reading more about it on Valley Times and the comments in there. But it seems to be, like I said, that's a good support, and people are actually agreeing with what we're doing. And like I said, there's a crowd here at all times, and we just started.
So speaking of the Times, the LA Times is here as well.
That is correct. Ashley Powers, she's based out of Las Vegas. She contacted me last week and asked to come out and has done interviews for the last half hour.
Wonderful. And so how can people contact you?
Through Facebook on Positive Prompt in the search bar, or they can call me at 775-727-8229.
This is Deanna O'Donnell at Ramirez for News 46.
All right, folks, coming up, Gary Hollis speaks to us about water rights.
And part 3 of our tour of the Southwest Medical's new facility.
We'll have all this and more right after the break. Please keep it here. Welcome back to News 46. Nye County Commissioner Gary Hollis spoke to us about water rights that the town of Pahrump was attempting to sell to Groponics.
Yes, the county gave the town of Pahrump a grant for $1,100,000 to buy water rights for the Pahrump Nye County Fairgrounds. And what I was saying was that I can only find 7 acre-feet at the fairgrounds, and I know those were donated by the Hafen family. Mm-hmm. So there is some water somewhere that belongs to that property on Highway 160, and it's not there right now.
So what do you think happened to it?
Well, I understand it's on Kellogg property where Groponics was trying to get their to lease that property.
That amount of money that the Nye County gave for the Fairgrounds project, how many acre-feet would that buy?
I don't know. From what I'm seeing, as far as it's going to buy about 90 acre-feet.
There was talk that the fairgrounds, they were originally, and the fairgrounds were originally slated for the BLM land on South Highway 160. Yes. Now there's talk about it being over on Kellogg.
Well, I don't know about Kellogg. We gave the grant for Highway 160. We also gave them a $300,000 grant, a park and recreation grant for the Pahrump Nye County Fairgrounds on Highway 160. We have a grant from the federal government for approximately $280,000 for water for the Pahrump Nye County Fairgrounds, and I believe that that grant could be in jeopardy if we don't start spending the money on it.
And there's a congressional patent too as well.
Yes, the patent was given during my time on the town board, and the specific use for that was the fairground.
And these things will expire, don't they have a time limit?
Yeah, grants have a timeline on them. They want to see you use the money. If not, then you forfeit the right to that and have to be paid back if they gave you the money, or you won't be able to draw against that grant.
And we'll have more with Commissioner Gary Hollis on tomorrow night's newscast.
Now we have more with Susie Greenwood from Tire Works, who tells us about the company policy regarding repairs.
Well, the policy for our repair guys is very simple, and we carry it through to the front desk as well. And that is very simply that there are enough repairs and services, legitimate repairs and services needed on vehicles, that we never recommend anything for a vehicle that is not a needed service. It's as simple as that. We don't believe in it and we don't support it.
And people can come here and trust in you that you're taking care of their vehicle, and you keep the records of what repairs were done. So if people come to this Tire Works or Tire Works in Vegas, they have records of when they last got serviced and what they may need and what's going on with their car.
Absolutely. The records are always in our computers. We can go back to the very beginning of Tire Works and find the records. We can find them actually on paper, but also in our computer system. So I can go back and find the very first piece of paper someone signed, let alone find it in the computer system. So when you come in, you don't have to remember, which can be very difficult. What kind of oil did you use, or when did you have that last service done? Don't worry about it. We've got that covered.
Wonderful. And when are we going to be opening?
Oh, I wish I had an exact date. We're looking still at 2 to 4 weeks. It's all dependent on the construction of the building, but we'll be letting you know as soon as we know, and we're really excited. So we will be having a grand opening, a ribbon cutting ceremony, and we'll be making it a big hurrah, so you'll be sure and know.
And one other thing, we are hiring locally here, so people can come and apply for jobs, or they can go, I think you have a phone number. We also, the construction companies are local here as well.
Oh, yes, we used local contractors, subcontractors. We want to hire local people to work in our store, and you certainly can call, and the number is 702-365-TIRE, and just give us a call if you're interested. We would love to have you.
And Dennis Martin, the operations manager at the new Southwest Medical Associates facility on Calvada, is getting ready for the grand opening on July 18th.
We're looking forward to opening on the 18th, and we're on track to do so. So we're very excited about this building. It took us a while to get here, but our general contractor got it done in a short period of time and did a wonderful job. It's a beautiful space, so we're looking forward to getting patients in here.
Really, it's very pleasant too as well.
Yes, it is. You know, when I walked in from the after seeing the old daycare center to what it looks like now, I was amazed by the transformation, and it is a very comfortable space.
We're going to be having a ribbon cutting here on the 18th.
That is correct. I believe that's in the morning, around 10 or 11 o'clock. So we'll be doing that first thing with the Chamber of Commerce, and then after that, we'll be seeing patients in the afternoon.
Wonderful. You're just opening that day.
Yep, we're opening that day for the ribbon cutting and then patients in the afternoon.
Tell me about the radiology.
We're very excited about the radiology unit that we're putting in Pahrump. We've already installed one in Las Vegas and have been very excited and happy with the results. Give a little history. Southwest Medical Associates has 8 radiology sites in Las Vegas. This will be our 9th. In Las Vegas, we use a system called CR to get our images into our PAC system. That kind of involves the normal analog use of cassettes and processing, except those processors process the image into a computerized, a digital image that can be transported and viewed and manipulated by special monitors. This system here is a direct digital unit, which makes it much quicker and easier to use for our technologists. This unit can acquire an image within 10 seconds, where the normal CR may take up to 30 seconds to a minute to acquire those images. This unit here is also remote controlled, so the tech can actually choose, say, a chest x-ray, and the unit will move up and down and position itself accordingly for whatever exam that they're going to be taking for the patient at that time, whether it be knee, standing feet, the chest x-rays. This interesting tidbit about this unit, this was placed in the same unit was placed in a correctional facility where they were performing 800 to 1,200 chest x-rays per day. Obviously, we'll be using a more customer service friendly workflow here. But basically the reason I bring that up is that we're going to be able to process a lot of patients through, and it's a very efficient process. So patients will be able to come in, get their exam, and be done in very quickly with this unit. Basically, it's a very efficient unit, and we're very excited to implement it in Pahrump. We just installed one in Henderson, and so far it's been working out for us very well. It's a direct digital unit, meaning that Southwest Medical Associates, all its radiology is digital radiology. We don't have films, which most people are used to carrying their big chest x-ray films around or knee x-rays, that kind of thing. Now it's all on computer, and we can even put the images on a CD disc for you to take with you to your doctor. This unit here, like I was saying, is a direct digital. It's state-of-the-art. It's not in very many spaces as of yet across the country. And it is very efficient. It can acquire an image in about 10 seconds. So the minute the tech clicks the button, they're seeing the image 10 seconds later. So it will make the process of getting an x-ray much quicker.
Well, folks, if you had all that heat and wind over the last couple days, well, you can rest assured it's all gone. We've got nice 90-degree temperatures all week long and temperatures in the mid to low 70s. Don't go anywhere. We'll have your 7-day forecast right after this break.
Dairy Farm. For more information, you can visit their website at nevadadairycouncil.org.
Hey everyone, welcome back to News 46. I'm Rick Vale with your weather today. A high of 99 degrees, winds out of the south-southwest at about 10 miles per hour with gusts upwards of 27 miles per hour. Our pressure holding steady on the barometer, 29.85. The UV index 9, very high for the day. Sunrise is at 5:35 a.m. and our record high, 116 degrees back in 1959. Looking at tonight, going to be clear out there, a low of 75 degrees. Winds out of the southwest at about 9 miles per hour with gusts upwards of 27 miles per hour. Sunset will be at 8:04 p.m. and our record low was 62 degrees in 1944. Tomorrow is going to be bright and sunny for us with a high of 97, a low of 73. Winds out of the south-southwest at about 14 miles per hour with gusts upwards of 29 miles per hour. The UV index for tomorrow is expected to be 9, very high, and sunrise should be right around 5:36 a.m. Looking at our 7-day forecast, looking at Wednesday, hump day, 33 mile per hour gusts, 96 for the high, 74 for the overnight low. Thursday, keeping in tune with all these 90-degree temperatures we have for the week, 92 degrees for the high, 71 for the overnight low. Gusty winds up to 37 miles per hour. Now, Friday heading into the weekend, 31 mile per hour gusts expected, a high of 90 and a low of 70, keeping it simple there. Saturday, 95 for the high, 71 for the low, gusts up to 22 miles per hour. Now, Sunday, finishing off our weekend, 23 mile per hour gusts, starting to get a little bit closer to those triple digits again, 99 for the high, 77 for the overnight low. And finishing off our 7-day forecast, next Monday, looking to be windy, probably around 16 mile per hour gusts with a high of 107 and a low of 82. Now, worst weather in the nation today is Buckeye for heavy thunderstorms.
That's much better weather.
Well,
I'm really
very
impressed.
much.
Really impressed.
That phone call I made, it paid off.
Amen. This Friday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., Nye Community Coalition will be hosting Future Fest in the 9th grade Academy gym at Pahrump Valley High School. This event has been developed for those from 14 to 21 years of age and their families. The Future Fest, at the Future Fest, the youth will be engaged as they learn about volunteer opportunities, higher education, employment opportunities for youth, and young adults.
All right, folks, and Thursdays with Thea at the University of Nevada Cooperative Extension located at 1651 East Calvada. Come join Master Gardener Thea on Thursday, July 14th and July 28th from 6:30 to 8 p.m. in their demonstration garden.
And please be sure to subscribe to our free weekly email newsletter. To subscribe, just visit our website at kpvm.tv and fill in the form right on the main page. The newsletter is filled with top stories, coupons, articles, and much more.
And folks, make sure to stay tuned after the news for Community Viewpoint, whose guest will be M.L. Robinson from the Co-op Extension. And that being said, that's going to do it for this edition of News 46. I'm Rick Vale.
And I'm Norma Gino Paddock.
And from everyone up here on the Hill at KPVM, we wish you a safe evening. And we'll see you here again tomorrow night. Until then, good night,
Pahrump.